Hi guys, Paul Princess here. Today I have something a little bit different. Today I have my first book review for you guys. Today I have Once Upon a Dream from a Twisted Tale collection. This is the second book in the Twisted Tale series, but the stories all stand alone. So it's not a series, you don't need to read them in order to get the story. All you need to know is the movie and the story pretty much. So this one is based off Sleeping Beauty, and it has what if the Sleeping Beauty never woke up, and it has Maleficent in black shadow with her green eyes, Once Upon a Dream in a vertical font, a Twisted Tale, and it is by Liz Braswell, and it has a little a spinning wheel at the bottom, and it even has a bright green shimmer to it. And in the background you can see Aurora's castle. And it has spinning wheel again, Braswell, Once Upon a Dream, and Twisted Tale. And this is by the Disney Press. And then at the back here, this was $10 US and 11 Canadian. What if the Sleeping Beauty never woke up? It should be simple. A dragon defeated a slumbering princess in the castle. A prince poised to wake her, but when the prince falls asleep as soon as his lips touch her maidens, it is clear that this fairy tale is far from over. With a desperate fairy's last curse controlling her mind, Princess Aurora must escape from a different castle of thorns and navigate a dangerously magical landscape created from her very own dreams. Aurora isn't alone. A charming prince is eager to join her quest, and old friends offer their help. But as Maleficent's agents follow her every move, Aurora must discover who her true allies are and, moreover, who she truly is. Time is running out. Will the Sleeping Beauty be able to wake herself up? I will put all of this below in case you couldn't understand me or my camera is too shaky. That way you can read the description at the bottom. And this is by the Disney Press again, Los Angeles, New York. And the cover design was by Scott Peel. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. And the cover illustration was by Jim Tierney. And it is copyright 2017 from Disney Enterprises and DisneyBooks.com. And for $10 US and 11 Canadian, you do get a pretty good size book. This book is, excuse me for a moment. It is 440 pages long, and it has a little expert from the third Twisted Tale series as well as time. So I think for $10 to $11, you do get a really good sized book, especially if you love Disney as much as I do and you want a darker spin on it. I do have some notes here, so I will read what I liked, what I didn't, what I disliked about the book. Alright, so the first one I wrote down is they gave Aurora more character. And for me, as well as most people, even though Aurora is one of my top 5 favorite Disney princesses, she doesn't do much in the movie. She's pretty much asleep the whole movie. She only has 18 lines. So, this story is mostly about her and her journey through the dream, so I think that's a really good way of giving her more character through her dreams, because you really don't know what's going on through her dreams, and I really like that. What I have next is Hubert was still goofy, but sweet and helpful. Okay, for Prince Philip's dad, King Hubert, in the movie he was kind of this goofy old man, which I did like his character for what he was, but I'm really glad that he was like helpful in Aurora and Philip's journey. Like he would distract the monsters, help them on paths and stuff. And he really did have a good backstory with his son, like being helpful to his son, and his son and Philip taking on the future king role. I really did like that. And next is mention Philip's mom. Philip's mom doesn't get a whole, I think she only gets like 5 pages of development, but that's still something, considering Disney movies don't have the best movies when it comes to moms. Like there's only 3 or 4 movies I know that show the mom, so I'll mention her all. But Philip's mom wasn't really a nice woman in the book. Like she wouldn't give Philip that much affection, she wouldn't play with him as often. But I still did like how they mentioned her. And next I have fairies were more involved and helpful. Like the fairies, they of course helped try and get Aurora to wake up and Philip as well now. But they explain that when Aurora was ill, they would like clean her up, play with her, explain what happened to her parents and all that. And they would help defeat Maleficent and help them all wake up and get a happy ending. And the fairies do get more character development too, which I do like about that. Next I have young Aurora asks why she wasn't with her parents. In a chapter of the book, they go to the past with young Aurora's life, and she asks, Mayweather, I believe, hey, why with my parents? What happened to my parents? And Mayweather was like, oh, we told you they were dead, remember? Which, that's something you really shouldn't tell a kid, like on their, maybe she should have told her, like on they're just lost, that only had to keep you for a while. But I really liked how they explained like what happened, like why, like Aurora asked why she wasn't with them, because in the movie she really doesn't question nothing about it, I don't think. Alright, next I have dialogue was understandable. For me, I have a little bit of difficulty reading really big words. And this book does use like sometimes huge words. but the author of this Braswell does it in a way you can understand it. Like she doesn't use a lot of big words, but she doesn't use a lot of little words either. So if you have a learning disability or you don't like authors of books using a lot of huge words, then you'll like this book. And also if you do like reading books with huge words, then you'll like this book as well. And next, some gory details. In the book, a side character that's new to the book actually gets stabbed in front of Aurora. And they describe it as Maleficent digging the dagger in and out, in and out, in and out of her chest, with blood dripping down, her guts dripping down, right in front of Aurora's eyes. And they describe when Aurora escapes Maleficent's castle, they describe the thorns cutting her up and cutting up her stomach and her feet and her face. So if you're someone who doesn't like reading gory details, then I suggest maybe just skipping a sentence or two, because that's all it is. It's just like a sentence or two, and that's pretty much it. The chapters gave all characters equal time. By the chapters, in one chapter there'll be a Aurora and Philip's story, and the next it'll be the fairies and Maleficent's stories. So it's not all about Aurora and Philip's journey to wake up, or the fairies helping her, or Maleficent's trying to get her back. Now it's all the characters getting equal time, which I really do like. Next, beginning was a bit confusing. Okay, in the beginning, it starts off with Maleficent as a dragon being slayed and laying there, and then it goes to he fell, his head hitting the soft quilts and satin bolsters on her bed, his last spot before sleep. And someone else's dreams all came him, that damn dragon. Didn't anyone make sure it was actually dead? And then in the next chapter, it goes to Aurora being born, happily ever after, redacted. Once upon a time, there was a king and queen who ruled their kingdom, blah blah blah, and it goes from the dragon being slain to Aurora as a baby. But because Aurora as a baby is from Maleficent's point of view now, like she's stuck in her dream. So once you get past through that confusing bit, you'll like the book. So just thought I warn y'all, it could be a bit confusing in the beginning. The length of some chapters were too long or short. Some chapters in the book are maybe 10 to 12 pages long, while others are maybe 2 to 3 pages long. So the chapter lengths are a bit inconsistent. So if you're someone who likes long chapters, then you'll like the book. But if you're someone who likes short chapters, you might like it a bit less. But if you're like me and likes equal like long and short chapters equal, then you'll really like it. Alright, next, sometimes Philip was too happy. And there's a bit of a con because in the 1959 movie, Philip didn't get that much character besides he was like the dreamy romantic prince, which I did like up to a point. And in the book, he's like, oh, I love you, oh, don't you mind when we dance? Oh, we'll get back, and yeah, he was just like, and I don't mind characters being too happy or too peppy or too helpful, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is for him to go from a romantic prince to being this, oh, I love you, like, oh, I can't do it without you, oh, don't you remember when we danced? Oh, we'll get out of here, oh, we'll get married. Even when his dad leaves, he's like, oh, I miss him, but oh, we'll get out of here. But I guess in a story like this, you do have to kind of be happy and like kind of peppy and hopeful. So, depends on if you like too happy or too peppy characters, you'll like or dislike him in this rendition. And lastly, I have Liana, really great character. Liana was a new character added exclusively to the story. She was one of Maleficent's minions, as it were. Excuse me. But she was one of Aurora's handmaidens before everything happened, before Aurora escaped. And she was one of Aurora's friends, actually, until she found out that Liana was just basically like a pig demon that Maleficent used. Actually, there's kind of a spoiler here, but when I mentioned some gory details and life going in and out, yeah, Maleficent was stabbing Liana in front of Aurora, her friend. Because what happened, Liana turned back into a pig, and then Maleficent just started stabbing her in front of her. And that's what made Aurora leave. But Liana was a great character. I really liked her. And I hope if y'all pick up this book, you'll like her as well. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you like Disney movies, or if you just like dark books, then definitely pick up the series and pick up this book. I think this as well is a great offer. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Pop Princess, and I'll see you all next time.